Morning, the Committee on Parole is called to order today. It's Thursday, March 30th, 11:48 a.m. My name is Brendan Kelsey. Along with me is Ms. Cheryl Renata. Mr. Alvin Roche will be your panel. Staff support seated at DOC headquarters in Baton Rouge. Our remote location is Luce Parish Jail. With staff support, please introduce yourself.
Hold on. There you are. Sergeant Anthony Adams.
Sergeant Adams. All right, Sergeant. Ready for our first case. Please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
Charles Douglas Mouton, my DOC number 111005.
111005. All right.
Sir.
Mr. Mouton, you heard the introductions. We'll have a parole interview. Ask you some questions. You can respond at the end. You can make a statement. We'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Charles Mouton, DOC number 111005, 7th class offender, parole eligibility date 4/18/2023, good time 7/7/2023, full term 4/19/2032, 12-year sentence. Simple burglary, illegal possession of stolen things, 6 count simple burglary. Does that sound correct?
I just believe it's just simple burglaries.
Yes. Well, they have simple burglary, 2 counts, illegal possession of stolen things, and a simple burglaries. And you were revoked in 2021. Does that kind of sound correct?
Oh, correct, sir.
Okay. And we do have Miss Kathy Dorsey, who will speak at the appropriate time, and Barbara Mouton, who will speak at the appropriate time. Would you answer Mr. Rose's questions, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Mr. Mouton.
How you doing?
Good, Mr. Mouton. I'm going to enter some information into the record, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do at the end of the hearing, okay? Mr. Mouton, you're currently 56 years old, am I correct?
You 56.
Oh, 56, yes, sir.
Okay, and you've been convicted of 7 felonies, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And I see where you have a adjusted good time date of July 7th, 2023, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's less than 3 months after your parole date, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The parole date on April 16, 2023, which is less than 3 months before your good time date.
Yes, sir.
And because of your extensive criminal history, you've been convicted of 7 felonies, been arrested 44 times, you've been on supervision on 5 different occasions, and 4 of those occasions, you've been revoked because you had convicted of another felony. You've expressed opposition from the DA's office, law enforcement, and multiple victims are adamantly opposed to your release. You have a high risk assessment, which tells this panel you have a high chance of reoffending. Based on all of that information, I think it's best that you parole out on your good time date instead of your parole date because of your extensive criminal history and very poor supervision history, which makes you a very high risk on supervision. You understand what I just said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Chairman.
All right, we're here for Miss Barbara Mouton. Miss Barbara, would you like to make a statement? Hey, go ahead and put your, take your mute off. Good.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I miss my husband. I miss my husband, yes, and he's a very good, he's a good man to me and the kids and his grandkids.
All right, well, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate that. Now we'll hear from Miss Kathy Dorsey.
The first thing I want to tell Mr. Charles is thank you for not.
Speak to us. Speak directly to us.
I can't thank him for something.
Hey, speak directly to the board. No, ma'am.
Okay.
You can tell him you'd like to thank you for something. Tell us though. Tell us, and he'll see it.
Okay. I want to thank him when he took a box from my house. He emptied the box, and in there was something that was very valuable to me. When I go to funerals, I keep the prayer cards, and every time I'm lonely or something, I'll take them out and look at them. And when he took the box, he left that on a chair and he didn't take them. And that really made me feel good.
Okay.
And when he stole and he was arrested, he had 2 watches, but when he left our house, he had 3. The one that was not on his arm in my son's house was the one his father gave my husband, and I'm wondering where it was.
Okay.
This is what he used on my house. He first used it to get in the door, tried to get in the door, but he broke this, so he wasn't able to get in that door. He went on the carport and he hit another door and it opened it, but he closed it softly where if he'd have come back, he could have opened it. Then he went on another porch and he took this and used it's a bar, it's French doors, and he used it to pull that bar off where he could see this. And we don't use that porch. If I had not had the camera, I would have not known that the door looked locked on the inside, but all he had to do was pull it. Then he used this part to go to another door, and he broke the glass, put his hand in, unlocked it, and tried to push that door open. He couldn't get in because there was a wooden drafting table that he couldn't push. He jumped off the porch, went on the side, and I would assume he used this to break the window, because then when I came home, this was on my sofa. So I guess he used this to break the window to come in my house.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not going to talk about my son's house. He went there after.
Yes, ma'am.
So we know he's in jail, but we didn't know that he came out. Then my son is sitting under his carport. It's dusk, you still can see, and someone's in his backyard. And he looks, and when he sees he's trying to pull the pressure washer out the shed, my son yells at him and he runs out of my son's yard. This is all right by my house. We all live.
Yes, ma'am.
And he runs, and my son realizes he's not going to catch him, but he knew someone on Gabardine Street that had a camera, and the camera showed him Mr. Charles running.
Yeah, we have all, yes, ma'am. We have all that information in the doc's docket for sure. So go ahead. You can wrap up while you're on the, yes, ma'am.
I just want Charles to stay away from my family and myself. I've been going through this. I can't, there's other things I could tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
I've just been going through it, and I just want to be free of the worry of Charles Mouton.
All right. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for your comment. Charles, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
I'm gonna apologize to Miss Cathy But I think this incident happened in 2009, and I was not identified as a light-skinned person that is described in the video.
Sure. Right.
I think
Go ahead, you make a statement of why you'd like to get out. I mean, go ahead and tell us that. That's what we're here for.
I miss my family and stuff, and you know, I still got my job offered to me through work release and stuff, and I apologize to the community, and I miss my wife and my grandkids. That's, you know.
Okay, great. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for your comments. Pam, prepared to vote. Mr. Roche?
Yeah, Mr. Mouton, based upon a terrible supervision history, you've been revoked on 4 different occasions, extensive criminal background, a 7th felony offender, a very high risk assessment, express victim opposition in the proximity of your good time date. My vote is to deny your request, and you will be getting out in July.
Okay, Ms. Renata.
Mr. Mouton, also based on victim opposition and the high risk score, my vote today is to deny. You have a good time date.
And I also vote to deny based on victim opposition, law enforcement opposition, and proximity to get the full-term date, a good time date. 3 votes to deny. Today, your parole has been denied. We'll adjourn at 11:59. And LaFouche, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.